So I recently started woodworking and it's been a journey, so let's get into it.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is John and I'm a filmmaker slash creator, and this is my channel where I share all my experiences from life lessons to career choices, all of it in one place, and you get to see it all. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Alright guys, so ever since I started woodworking, it has been an amazing experience, but I've also learned a lot of lessons from it that has taught me life lessons and also working with wood lessons. So it's been a journey getting here. It's been about, I think, a little more than 6 months that I've been doing this. The amount of things that I have learned in that 6 months has been a lot for me, a lot of stuff that I've learned. So I want to take you through it, and the only way to take you through it is to actually come with me and let me show you all that I have learned. So come on, let's go. Alright, so welcome to my woodworking sanctuary. Now the lights here are a little yellow and they stink, so I need this light here that I use. I just on my filming light, and they actually do way better in giving me light when I need it, and so I'm super happy with this light. Boom, look at that, let there be light. So point number one is, why did I start woodworking? The why is always the question. I started woodworking for a couple of reasons, 3 mainly. One was because we went into a new house that needed a lot of remodeling because, one, it was dull, it was plain, and the people who built it did a lot of stuff that weren't right. Going into this whole argument with them and, you know, insurance, it was just better off for us to fix it than to do all of that stuff. So secondly, it was because I was inspired by the TV show that does a lot of remodeling, and so since we moved into a new house, there's a lot of remodeling that needed to be done. So that was the second one. And thirdly, well, I am a creator, and so whatever I put my hands to do, they do it. So I love to cook, I like to make films, and now I like to do woodworking. So whatever my hands can do is something that I enjoy doing, and whatever I can create, I will do. So yeah. Okay, so I want to show you real quick my tools that I have. My sander, there's a good sander here. This is my amazing easy grip, of course the essential hammer. Right now I am doing some priming, so this is a nice roller. And I have here, which is the main thing that I use for woodworking, which is a table saw, which is the main thing that you will use every single time. So what I like and dislike about woodworking. Well, let's start with the like. One of the things that I like about woodworking is the aftermath. Like, for example, see those cabinets back there? Those cabinets were actually really ugly and brown, which I don't like. And we painted them and we put some nice, I forget what this is called, but some of those designs right there, these handles, and it came out great. Another thing why I do like woodworking is because it's a great feeling after you're done with everything. It's amazing. And also, one of the things that I like, man, it's so dark in here. So one of the things that I really like is that you get to have a bunch of tools and work with a bunch of tools, just like filming. You know, I like to collect cameras, lenses, and now I just like to collect drills, saws, different kind of tools that help me woodwork. So yeah. So let me show you this, because this is super, super important. This right here, my friends, is the first drill that I purchased. I've had this drill for already more than 5 years, so it's been really handy, really great for beginners. Not as powerful, but it will do some of the job that you need. If you need like hardcore driller, this is not the hardcore driller, this is the beginning one. Secondly, I have this one here. This is right now my top horse worker here that dries through like everything that I do. I'm gonna need to purchase another one, but I really enjoy this one because it comes with double batteries and it's really good. It's really strong. really. Now, if I could say some of the things that I dislike about it is that one, it's really messy. Two, how can I say? It's expensive. And three, well, the wood does. If you don't have a mask, you'll literally be covered in dust and it'll go into your lungs, and that's dangerous for us humans. Right here, I have, I think it's a Miller saw, is what it's called. This is like beginner's mistake. I thought this was a circular saw, I was way off, but I bought it and it still works. So I had to get a circular saw. I got one for now, it's like the beginner saw, circular saw, but it still does the job. All of this is everywhere because I've been working on those doors over there, as you can see. This was my first tool set right here. Still have it, still use it. It's really usable. This was my second tool set that I have right here. I have a bunch of stuff right now. I have like several gloves, hardcore stapler. Those are some of the tools that I have, and they've been workhorses for projects that I've done throughout this whole time. And literally, it's been like 6 months. So, but some of the first tools that I've had them for more than 5 years. As you saw, those beginner tools, yeah, they've been with me for like a very, very long time. Alright guys, so we reached the end of this video, so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I learned from woodworking and all the stuff that I've gained so far in this short amount of time. So one of the things that I've learned from woodworking has been that there's always a way to fix things, and that's something that I've learned from a lot of errors that I've done on wood. For example, my barn door, that was a big one that I messed up bad. But I found another way by looking through a different perspective, and it was, I just had to look in a different direction in another place and really, you know, turn my view a different way so that I could see a different way to come across to a solution. And so this is one thing that wood has taught me. So another thing that wood has taught me as well, or woodworking has taught me, has been that planning is super important. And planning is super important because if you don't have a set plan, a vision of what you want to accomplish, you're gonna do everything like halfway, and that's not really going to work to your full potential or for your product to be fully functional. And lastly, what I have learned is that the process only makes you better. Okay, the process only makes you better. That's what I've learned from woodworking and from when I started, you know, creating the smallest things and, you know, feeling so intimidated because I didn't know how to come about it, researching, you know, doing all the planning and still feeling nervous. One of the things I've learned is the process only makes you better. So the more you do it, the more you practice, the more confident you'll be, the better you'll be at whatever it is that you're doing. So this is the main thing that I would encourage you. If you're doing anything, just keep practicing it, and for sure you will get better. And that's it, guys. So I hope that you are encouraged and motivated and you like this video, and if you do, just, you know, put a like. You want to leave a comment, go ahead, be nice though. And then lastly, I will see you later. Peace.